Hello and happy Sunday. It's Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. I'm just finishing up my nails because apparently I started late. Hopefully Facebook is going to be good to us tonight and give me comments. So you all let me know. If not, I can turn my phone back on. But today is Sunday and it is October the 27th and we are just a few days away from Halloween. So I'm doing the pumpkin to talk about nails again. Okay, so hopefully Facebook is going to give us comments. I can see that a couple of people that are there. Hopefully it's going to do comments. Come on, Facebook. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But this is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. And if you're watching this with us live, hey, hello. And hopefully we'll be able to see comments. And if you're not watching this with us live, if you're watching this with us later over on YouTube, and if you don't want to see the hey and hellos, you can just grab that little scroll bar and go over to about 30 minutes. And that's when it kind of dies down. And I'm assuming we're not getting comments again tonight. Thanks a lot, Facebook. Thanks a lot. Yeah, swiping left and it's not giving me anything. So let's go ahead and log on to Facebook. Let's go ahead and get on Facebook here on my phone. I don't know, just really irritating. Don't know why Facebook is doing this, but today is October the 27th, just a few days before Halloween. So hopefully you all have some really cool plans. Whoops, we're going to turn the volume way down. Yeah, so again, if you're watching this with us live, hey, hello. I'll have to look at your comments again. I'll have to look at them from my phone. Do not know why. So if we have any Facebook experts out there, if you could just let me know, that would be awesome. That would be super awesome. So let's see, who have I already missed? Hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Patty from West Virginia. Hello, Kathy. Hello, my Christy. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Bernice from Northeast Texas. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Angelia. Yeah, of course, Angelia. Y'all can see the comments. For some reason, I can't. Do not know why. I guess I should have practiced earlier in the day, but I didn't. Hello, Betty. Hello, Rosie. Hello, April. Hello, Liz. Hello, Vicky. And Janice says, at least my phone works. Yeah, my phone does too. Do not know why it's not working on the, on the live part. But anyway, and Marlene said, did you hear WW is coming out with a new plan version? They do this every year in the fall. So we're not gonna spend the whole chat talking about that. When it is time, and Marlene, thank you for commenting on that. But when it is time, we will discuss. Now, I do not have any insider information. I do not have any inside tips. But we're not going to spend the whole chat talking about it. We got lots of other things to talk about. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Sharon. Hello, April. Hello, Lacey. And Lacey, what'd you decide about the hair? And hello, Susie. Hello, Donna from the Lou. Is that Louisiana? Hello, Roberta from Wellington, Ohio. Angelia's got her pumpkins going. Hello, Barbara. Hi, Buffy from Missouri. Buffy attended her first workshop today. Yay! And is this your first time with us here live tonight, Buffy? It is. Let us know so we can say hey and hello. And I'm so sorry I'm having to look down to see all of your comments. Hello, Kathy in Iowa. Hello, Teresa from Mississippi. Whoa, let's see. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tag. Hello, Teresa from Kentucky. And Lacey's still thinking about the hair. So if y'all are not in our closed group, and if you did not see Lacey's discussion about her hair, it looks really good. Let's see. Vicky says she tried several times to send a message. You tried several times to send a message on Facebook, on the Facebook page? I don't know. And Sandra says, love your nails. Okay, so I'm fiddling with them because I literally was finishing them as we started. So I figured Casey would kill me if I went another Sunday without having my nails done. And since it is Halloween on Thursday, if you're in the United States with us, I did the pumpkin to talk about again. And Casey is a Color Street stylist if anybody is interested. Let's see. Hello, Vicky from South Texas. She gained 6 ounces. Come on, 6 ounces. Your body, that's another chat. It's another chat. Your body going up and down and up and down and up and down. Yeah, it's just a roller coaster ride. It's just a roller coaster ride. You'll be okay. And hello, Taylor. Yes, you are my favorite, Taylor. Yes, you are my favorite, Taylor, and I haven't seen you in forever. You're going to have to come see me. And let's see, Kathy says, she says her comments are not showing on her iPad either. So is that maybe an iPad thing? That's not good. That is not good. Hello, Trish from California. And, let's see. Yeah, it hits the U.S. November the 10th. Yeah, it always is in Canada. I think Canada or maybe Europe. I don't remember which one first. But anyway, okay, so we're not going to talk about it, though. And Janice says it might snow there tomorrow. What? In Iowa? They might have snow in Iowa? That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. And Christy, I cannot turn my iPad sideways. I have always gotten the comments. I've never had a problem until last week. Never had a problem. And I can't turn it sideways because to do the live chat, I have to have it straight up and down. And hello, Teresa. We haven't seen you in a little while. And yes, we do. We do need to, Taylor. Hello, Jennifer. Let's see. Hello, Kathy from Portsmouth, Ohio. Hello, Mary from New Albany, Indiana. Hello, Paula from Maine. What part of Maine? That's our second favorite. That is our second favorite vacation spot is Maine. So just wondering which one, or which part of Maine. Hello, Loretta. And oh, Taylor, you haven't met Alyssa. You better hurry. She's going to be like in kindergarten before you know it. You better hurry. Good evening, Susan, and hi, Sandra from Chicago. Okay, so I will try to watch those as they pop up. But hey, hello everybody. It is Sunday, October the 27th. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and this is chat number. This is number 145, and it is called "Set Goals Within Reach." And let's see, yeah, oh yeah, okay, they're talking about the snow. So they're still talking about Janice's maybe on snow. But hello, Sherry in Connecticut. If this is your very first time here, oh. How funny. Paula says, Northern Maine. I can see Canada from my home. So that reminds me of somebody else. If you know what I'm talking about, we'll just keep it a secret between ourselves. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so if it's your very first time with us here, please say hi and hello. And even though the comments are not working on my iPad, we will still say hi and hello to you, and we will still welcome you to the chat. And if you're watching this, oh, hold on, and Trish also got her 30-pound charm today. Awesome. And Mary Lynn says says hi from the Bahamas, and she is so glad she is seeing us live tonight. So everybody tell Mary Lynn hi tonight. It's Marilyn from the Bahamas. And we have Haley. Hello, Haley. Hello, Jackie. Yeah. Hello, Karen. Okay, and Carol Lou can see the comments on both her iPad and her laptop because she's special, I guess. Yeah, I can't see them on my iPad. Do not know why. So I may do some experimenting during the week. So if you all see me pop in and out during the week, you're going to know it's just because I'm experimenting to see. Hello, Amanda. Just to see if I can, if I can pop in and out. Aloha, Kathy. So yeah, if it's your very first time though, please let us know because we would like to welcome you. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Or if you are watching on, and Brenda got her 30-pound charm last week. Awesome. And hello, Gina. But if you are watching it later on YouTube and if you don't want to see the hi hellos, again, just grab the scroll bar and pull it over to about 30 minutes because we're not going to quit saying them. And if you want to say hi and hello, I will answer you back. Or if you see this on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, then you can also comment. Okay. So today's October the 27th. Thursday is Halloween. Does everybody have a candy plan? Does everybody have a candy buddy? I feel like Woody on Toy Story. Does everybody have a moving buddy? Does everybody have a candy buddy? Hey, Susan. And let's see. Oh, and Rosie said, please make sure Alyssa is with me when I pop up this week. Oh, trust me, she would love it. Casey is jokingly saying that that Alyssa and I need to get our own YouTube channel because she loves to do this. Okay. And Haley says Amanda is new. She is her daughter. So everybody say hello to Amanda. Say hello to Amanda, who is Haley's daughter. Hello, Amanda. It's so good to see you. Yeah, and Tag's plan is just not to buy any. Oh, Carol doesn't get any trick-or-treaters. And you know what, Carol? You've got such sweetness right now. You don't need any candy, for sure. But yeah, I just want to make sure everybody has a candy plan because it is Thursday. It's on Thursday. Yeah, so it's coming up pretty soon. So everybody say hello to Amanda. She's saying hello to us. Okay, so last week we do have something. I'm going to go ahead and talk about last week because we have something coming up pretty exciting. Tonight, do not forget, we are going to draw. It's a random selector thing, but we're going to draw for the wonderful, amazing prizes that we have over at KC Kitchen Center. We are going. We are giving away. I should have brought them home with me, but we are giving away a mug. Let's see, a mug, Dak Spices, a hat, nails, several things anyway, and it's a whole package, and we are giving it away. And yes, Barbara, my water, but we are giving that away in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness. So this is, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so we have our whole prize package that we're giving away tonight. And Chris is going to hand out cheese balls. See, I would eat those. I would eat those before I would eat the candy. But anyway, so we're going to be giving that away tonight. So everybody has to pay attention, and you have to stay where you are. We're going to go do the classroom portion kind of quickly so that we can go ahead and draw for our random person kind of in between, kind of in between those two. So last week, who sat your bottom in a little chair, who attended a physical workshop and sat your bottom in a little chair, and somebody was new and you said you went for the very first time, so you should be raising your hand. Give me a thumbs up. So if you're watching this with us live, there's a little button down at the bottom if you can see comments. There's a little button down at the bottom where you can go, and I just realized that little button's not on mine today, so I don't know what it's doing. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to touch this again. It's not going to do anything, but I'm just going to touch it again. No for comments. Anyway, if you can see your comments, you can do a thumbs up. You can go and do a thumbs up if you attended a physical workshop last week, or if you attended here with us last week, or if you did both, then do a heart. So just hit that little button that looks like a heart. If you did both, and Lacey did both, Sandra did both, Lynn did both. So I'm getting lots of thumbs ups and hearts, lots of thumbs ups and hearts. And if you're like me and you can't see the little comments, or if you're watching this with us later on, if you're not watching this with us tonight and you're watching it later on Facebook, like on demand, like if you're watching it later, or if you're watching it on YouTube, or if you're watching it on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, just go ahead and do a thumbs up emoji if you attended a workshop last week, or do a heart. Oh, and Janice is back. Hold on a second. Janice has been away for a while, but she's back on track and she's back to watch us. Yay! Welcome back, Joyce. We are so glad to see you. But go ahead and do both. Oh, and wait, Bernice was in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. You were in my neck of the woods. You were like in our backyard. Awesome. You didn't come see me. You could have come see me. But anyway, so everybody who either attended a physical workshop last week or that attended with us here, or both, here are your Bravo stickers. Very good. Good job, good job, good job. I saw lots of the homework done last week. So last week, our topic was to eat. It was the Eat the Rainbow Challenge. And in the second half, we cooked several things that were colorful rainbows of food. You all did very well with your homework last week. So I saw a lot. So it must be cooler, a lot of the places that you all are, because I saw a lot of the Eat the Rainbow Challenge. I saw a lot of soups. So a lot of people were making soup. That is the perfect way to get those in. That's the perfect way to get those in. So last week when we were talking about the Eat the Rainbow Challenge, and Janice, you know what? You'll be back in it before you even realize it. So on your Eat the Rainbow Challenge, I want to know, because nobody mentioned this when they were doing their homework, did anybody do what we showed last week? Did anybody go to the WW app, go to the recipe section and just type in one ingredient? So like maybe something that you hadn't tried before, like Swiss chard, or I don't know, endive, or something, something that you hadn't ever tried before. Did anybody, hello Joyce from west of Ann Arbor, but did anybody, you already said hi, but anyway, did anybody do that? Did anybody, I don't know, just tell me, did anybody log into the WW app and use what we showed last week, where you just go, okay, I missed something because y'all were saying praying for Trish, so let me see if I can scoot back and see this. Let's see. Trish had horrible, oh yeah, I know, Trish, those were awful. I'm so sorry. Yeah, those fires are awful. So you worry about other stuff right now. You can get back on track next week. But did anybody go in, oh, Haley tried the roasted beets, but did anybody go into the WW app and actually just type in a fruit or a vegetable or something, something that you had never tried before into the recipe and let it pull up a recipe? Anyway, y'all did a great job on your homework. Saw lots of them. Again, Janice, did you just make up something then? Janice looked. Oh, and Jennifer tried jicama. She tried it, found a recipe for French fries, and she loved it. That's very good. That is awesome. That is so good. So, okay, Bravo stickers on your homework. Y'all did really well on that. We should have gotten a lot of new soup ideas. So, anybody that was following that and watching that, you should have gotten lots of new soup ideas. So I saw lots of those, lots of soup. And Betty did. She found one for bell peppers. Very good. Yeah, y'all did a really good job with that. This week, it's chat number 145, and the topic is to set goals within reach. So, yeah. How many of us need this? Me. So I cannot tell you, every single day, every single day on multiple topics a day. It's not just about weight loss, just not just about my weight loss journey, but on multiple topics a day. I'll set a goal for something, or I'll write myself a note and I'll say, I'm going to get this done today. And then something happens, or something else happens, or I run out of time, or a customer comes in and they need attention, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. Or one of y'all needs my attention, or, whatever. And it just doesn't get done. So let's hear what WW has to say about that. I say, when you set out to do something but you fall short, what does that voice in your head say? I know what the voice in my head says. Why did you even write that down? You're not going to get that done. You knew you weren't going to get it done. You always write down too many things, on and on and on. Maybe this, what's wrong with me? Or why don't I do what I say I'll do? That one's mine. Hello, Myra. Here I go again. I have page after page after page after page of incompleted work things, in a notebook. Great ideas, things that I want to do, especially, Teresa says, I failed. These are all voices that we have, that we have in our head that talk to us a lot. But I have all kinds of things that I want to do at the chapel, in our new showroom. And I think, I write all these great lists down and I color code them and make little boxes that I can check off and everything. And then it gets flipped to the next page and flipped to the next page. So all of these responses that we're having, which the responses you're having and the responses I'm having, those are common responses. Everybody does it, but they're also pretty harsh. So we are probably our own worst critics. So we would never tell somebody else. So like if somebody else came to us and said, I wanted to get all this done today, or like today was a perfect example. Casey has been asking me, and she's been planning this for weeks to do. She wanted to do some new videos for her booktube, and so she said, what can we do to make sure that this happens? So we had to pick a spot. We had to do some other things. So I'll tell you in a few minutes, when we talk about goal setting, what we did. But if we had not gotten everything done that Casey wanted to get done today, I wouldn't have gone, well, that was a waste of time. You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have even shown up. Why did we even bother doing this? You wouldn't say that to somebody else. You would not say that to somebody else. Oh, and Myra could not find out where to print the weekly. It's on. You have to log in online, Myra. You cannot. It's sneaky now. You cannot get on the app to do it. But if we had not finished them all, if we had not gotten done with all of them, I wouldn't have said that to her. I would not have said that to her, but we're really quick to say that to ourselves. So they say no one follows through 100% all of the time. There's no way, there's zero chance that there's anybody who follows through 100% all of the time. But it's more helpful to look back and figure out what got in the way, and to find out what you can do, or to figure out what you can do differently in the future. So, so everybody's having trouble finding the weekly. I didn't look this week. I did not look on this week, so I'll have to go back and look. And we do have a chat for that. So if any of you are having trouble finding the weekly, go back to chat number, whatever the number is, and find the one on how to find the weekly. So here are the 4 things that they tell us to do. First, think about how you felt when you set this goal. So let's say that the goal was to get up let's say that I set a goal to get up at 5 o'clock every morning and to walk. So number 1 is to find out, is to remember how I felt when I was setting that goal. So I may have been, pumped, ready to go, thinking, I'm doing this, I'm getting back on track, maybe even pre-tracked, my activity, was ready to go, told a bunch of people about it, got ready, yeah. And then when it came time to do it, then how did I feel? So let's think a minute. 5 o'clock in the morning. So y'all know I've been getting up really early, but still 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, but it's raining today. But I've got something else that I need to do. Oh, maybe I should eat breakfast instead. There's a whole bunch of things that we can, that we can come up with. Okay, y'all are still having a problem with the weekly. Hello, Evie. So we'll have to come back to that, because I can't do that while I'm talking. And Chris is exactly right. Blue dots did change this week. Yeah, if you didn't get that notification yet, blue dots did change. I have not looked at it yet because it just changed on mine today. Just changed, and I haven't had time to look at it yet. But anyway, the difference between those two. So the difference between how you felt when you decided that you were going to do this, that you were going to make this goal, and then when it actually came time to carrying it out, what was the difference? So the first time, I was super pumped, ready to go, and the second time I was like, just not quite. And then they want us to set a new goal. So maybe what I should have said was, or how, what you either set a new goal or do something differently to let you be able to be able to do that. And Lacey wants to know what changed. I haven't looked at it yet, so you all have to answer her about the blue dots. I will look into it, but I just made a screenshot of it right before we started because they have changed. Mine just changed this afternoon, so I don't know yet. But anyway, so the new goal. So maybe the new goal is to walk at 5:30, or maybe the new goal is to walk at 5 2 days a week or 3 days a week. Something that I can keep and not feel bad about, not keeping it. So let's go back to Casey's thing. This does not have to be, setting goals does not have to be just about weight loss. But if you learn how to do it in other areas of your life, it makes it easier, when you do set goals for your weight loss journey. So Casey wanted to be able to do these booktube videos, and it was an idea that she had seen from another booktuber. And if you're not following her yet, it's Bohannon Babbles on YouTube. They're really cute, and a lot of them have Alyssa in it, so you might want to go watch those. And all of the ones that we did today, I filmed. So yeah, even though she did all of the editing, I filmed them. So I'm feeling pretty. I told her I need some credits. I need some credits for that. But anyway, so she she asked me plenty of time ahead, to make sure that this was not going to be an epic fail. She asked me plenty of time ahead. So a couple of weeks ago is when she started. She reminded me about it so that we could make sure that we got it done. And then she picked out 3. She saved it. She got it down to 3 segments. So she broke it down into 3 segments. So she picked an outfit for all 3. She picked 3 books for all 3, and then she told me what the topics were of the books, and I picked the location for where we were going to shoot these videos, for all 3, and then we allotted about an hour for each one of them, and then a little bit of changing time. Then she followed through by making sure that someone had Alyssa, that she was taken care of and watched after. She made sure that she had already eaten before she got here so that we could get all this done, in the 3 hours plus the changing time, in between. And she made sure that we were going to get done in plenty of time for me to get ready for the chat. So in this instance, her number 1 was, I want to do these videos, I'm going to do this, these videos for my blog, and then for her blog. And then when it came time to do it, how did she feel? She felt pumped. She felt excited. She felt great. She's already sending me some of the pictures where she's been editing them because she had taken the time to plan all this out and to make it doable, to make it so that she could get these 3 done, and to make sure that she had the support of everybody to make sure that this was going to happen. Okay, so that is your goal for this week. That is your homework for this week, is to pick something, and it doesn't have to be weight loss related, but pick something that you want to get done. And I want you to write down how, Sue is a first time watcher. Yay. It took her a while to find it. So Sue, I will just tell you, my comments are not working here. So you'll have to just get used to me looking down at my phone. But hello, Sue. Everybody say hi to Sue. It is her very first time watching, and we would love to welcome her here. But we were just saying, though, as far as goal setting goes, that it doesn't have to just be about weight loss or your weight loss journey. Again, building these habits goes through all parts of life. It doesn't just have to be about weight loss, or a habit that you have from another part of your life can definitely benefit your weight loss journey and your healthy eating journey. So they want us to set the whatever the goal was, either set a new one or find one that you had already set, and think about how you felt about it. When you first set it, were you excited? Like Casey is super pumped. So think about how you how you felt, and then when it came time to do it, whether you had planned, hello Susan, whether you had planned or not. Now, how did you feel? So if you had planned, you might feel one way, and if you had not planned accordingly, you might feel a different way. But write it down. So write down the goal, then write down when it came time to do it, whatever it was, how you felt about it, whether it was good because you'd planned or not so good, and then write down what's the difference. So what was the difference between the way you felt about it when you said it and the way you felt about it after it was time, whether it was good or bad. And then number 4 is, what is your new goal going to be? So if it was good, if the outcome was good, you might say, my new goal is to always plan, or my new goal is to always write it down, or to always enlist help, or to, make sure that the kids are watched, or whatever, whatever your new goal is. But so it's going to be a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. Okay, but they don't have to be long. It can be super quick. You all have done so good with your 30 days of why, which is wrapping up, by the way. But you all have done so good with your 30 days of why that I feel confident that the majority of you all can write down a number 1, a number 2, a number 3, and a number 4, and you can write something next to it. You can write a goal. You can write down, you can write down a goal, how you felt about that goal when you started, how you felt about it when it was when it was time to do it, whatever it was, and then what the difference was between the first time you thought about it and then when it was actually time to do it. And then number 4, what your new goal is. So whether your new goal is to do it differently, or change something about it, like to change the frequency of it, or the time, or who you're going to ask help for, or whatever. And Susan says her new goal is to have a daily goal. That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. So you already get a Bravo sticker for that. Okay, but that is your homework for this week. We are going to cut the classroom portion of it a teeny tiny bit short because I want to go ahead and draw, which means I will not be able to see comments for just a minute. Ugh. So again, thanks again, Facebook. Okay, so does everybody understand your homework? Everybody understands what you're going to do? And y'all who were looking for the pumpkin muffin, or for the instant muffin recipes, y'all might want to hang around for the second part. So first we're going to draw for our winner. So fabulous prizes. Everybody do your homework. Oh, don't forget when you do your homework to tag me in it, because I won't see it likely, and you won't be able to get your Bravo stickers if you don't tag me. So if it's on this page that we're watching right now live, it's an @ symbol, not a hashtag. It's an @ this little thing, @ if you have an egg. If it's in our closed group, it is @ Kelly Green Milligan. If it is on YouTube, you'll just comment. If it's on the blog, IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you'll just comment. If it is on Instagram, it is @ IfYouHaveAnEgg. And if it is on WW Connect, it is @ Scrappenstamp2, SCRAPNSTAMP2. Okay, and if you're watching it on YouTube later, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Okay, though, quick, look at the recipe. It's delicata squash. It's delicata squash season right now. So if you do not have them in your area, I am so sorry. So sorry. Okay, so I'm going to have to, thank you, Christy. I'm going to have to pause you all for a second, because I cannot do this. I cannot draw for the winner without using my phone. Okay, so everybody hold tight on your comments. I promise I will come back to them. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. So we need some kind of a drum roll. We are going to draw for the winner of our fabulous prizes. One of the fabulous prizes is a pink Dax hat. We have the pink version, the breast cancer awareness version, Christie's Spice. It is the Dax original. It's the Dax original red, but it is in a special pink container, and all of the proceeds go to breast cancer research in honor of their sister-in-law, Christy. Let's see, we have some Color Street nails. I do not have them because we're giving them away. So they are Color Street nails that were part of the foundation set. So part of the proceeds, I think it's $2 per set, is going to Color Street is donating that to breast cancer research. And we have a mug that Casey had specially made. It's a stainless steel wine mug. Anyway, so some pretty cool prizes. I think it's $65 worth of prizes, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, okay, so everybody get ready. Drum roll. Okay, because I got to get off of here. I got to take you off the phone. So that I can draw for this. Okay, because it is a random generator, and it's going to take, what it does is it takes all of your entries, and everywhere that you commented, liked, shared, well, not shared, but liked, every time you tagged a friend in it, and it is going to randomly generate one name. Okay, so let's get it going. Okay. The random generator is going, and I know I can't see your comments, so I'll have to come back to it. But the winner is, drum roll please. Okay, and it is someone from Instagram, and it is Melissa Jackson. Her handle is Melissa, MELISA .Jackson .94. So Melissa Jackson 94. You are the winner, Melissa Jackson. So does anybody know Melissa Jackson? Okay, so I'm catching up to you here. Okay, does anybody know Melissa Jackson? It's Melissa, M-E-L-I-S-A. Sorry, I already got off of it. M-E-L-I-S-A .Jackson.94, I think was the number. But I will go back and I will tag you on Instagram, and I'll tag you here, and I'll put your name on here so that everybody can see it. But congratulations, Melissa. Good job. Yeah, very happy for you. So everybody, yeah, thank you all for Melissa. It's Melissa, M-E-L-I-S-A, not two S's. But anyway, that would be super fun if she was here, but I don't know that she is, or she'd already be screaming. Okay, so everyone is saying congratulations, but that was so fun. Thank you all for participating. We really did have a good time with that. So we'll try to have, another drawing maybe before Christmas, maybe a holiday drawing. If anybody knows Melissa, if y'all could just let her know, that would be awesome. Or I will tag her, tonight when we get off of here. Okay, so we are going to get ready for the second half, but we will try to have another drawing, before Christmas. I want to thank you all for participating in that. It was super fun. Loved seeing all of the comments. I loved seeing everybody's inspirational comments about breast cancer awareness, breast cancer survivors, those who did not survive, those who fought hard, those who are racing, people that are racing for the cure. Lots and lots and lots of good stories. So, yeah, so thank you all very much for participating in that. Okay, we're going to take a quick, yeah, Carol. So Carol said she's going to have to get an Instagram account. She guesses the reason that almost always that the Instagram people win when it goes into that generator every time they've tagged somebody. So let's say that you entered, and you entered once. Then if you tagged like 10 people, you got 10 more entries. So it generates more and more and more and more entries. So yes, that is, I think, Carol, that's probably why it's almost always somebody from Instagram. So you need to get an Instagram and then follow us. So actually, if y'all would get an Instagram, if you would follow us, as soon as we hit 10,000, and we've still got like 4,000 to go, but as soon as we hit, yes, and Lynn's a survivor. As soon as we hit 10,000, then we can put the recipes on there with a link directly on them, and then you'll all just be able to pull them up without having to go hunt for them. So anyway, we will try to have another drawing before Christmas, before December, before those holidays. But yeah, just stay tuned. So thank you again, everybody, and thank you, Melissa. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. We're going to take a quick break because I have several things to show you, or I'll have 3 things to make for you when we get done. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the extra credit portion, but you're going to want to stay tuned because we're going to make something fun. So let me take a break from my water, Barbara, and I'll be right back. And we're back. This is part 2 of chat number 145. Getting ahead of myself. This is part 2 of chat 145 that was set goals within reach. You already have your homework. If you watched the first half, if you watched it with us live, you already know what your homework is. And if you didn't, shame on you. You're going to have to go back and watch it. But if you're watching this later on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would love it if you would subscribe. I would love it if you would share it with somebody who's just starting their WW journey. I think it's going to be really important with the little changes that are coming that, again, I don't know about. So don't ask me. But I think it's going to be important until it rolls out. But I think with the little changes that are coming, it's going to be really, really important that especially new people or semi-brand new people, have some extra support. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay. But just remember, WW is always doing things to make it better for us and easier and help us to be better, faster, stronger. So it's always good. It's always good, and I'm always excited for it. One thing I forgot to mention, constantly getting questions about how people can support us because we don't accept cash. So the ways that you can support us are in our other businesses. So we have KC Kitchen Center, and y'all can go to kckitchencenter.com. Would love it if you all would subscribe for that. If you see anything that you want on there for holiday gifts, we are running a buy one get one free sale right now on the kitchen items, which includes the funny magnets, and it includes the wet it claws, which I love. I have mine out here again. Love this thing. This one, I'm not trying to do a commercial, but oh my gosh, Rhonda, I see that you're here. Have you used yours yet? This one has been used now more than 60 times, and it has been run through the dishwasher I want to say 10 times now, and it's still, I mean, I've been using it tonight, so it's a little dingy, but it still looks just like it did. It still looks just like it did. And so I've gotten to where now at work, I just wet it and I set it in the morning when I first get there, and I set it next to the coffee pot so I can dribble my coffee on it and I can just wipe it right up. Okay. Anyway, so another way y'all can support us, Casey has started making these are awesome coasters. They are so thick. If you order, you'll have to ask her. I think if you order 2 sets of the Color Street nails, and if you go to Color Street, it's just CN Bohannon is her thing, is her store maybe. But she's giving some of these away. She's also selling these, but this is my set that looks like candy. And no, I did not dress to match it today, but this is my set of coasters, and I'm super excited about them. But anyway, they look like candy, I think. Okay, so that is another way to support us. What we're talking about, though, for our extra credit, we have so many people that join our closed group. And if you're not already in our closed group, and if you want to join, pretty please answer the 3 questions. If you don't answer the 3 questions, I can't let you in. We are back up to 170 something people that have not answered the questions. The only reason that we're up to 170 something is even though you haven't answered the questions, you 170 something people, it's so hard for me to hit delete. It's so hard for me to delete it. Even though I'm not letting you in, it's so hard for me to hit delete. So pretty please answer those questions. But it's another If You Have an Egg, but it is a closed group. So if you go and find that, or I'll put the link on here later, but please answer those 3 questions. But if you believe every single day, we have somebody ask in one of those 3 questions, they ask for the WW oatmeal packet. They ask for the muffin recipe every single day. So earlier this week, I perfected one that was pumpkin and chocolate chips. So I'm going to show you, though, how to do this. So everybody that wanted to know how to make the muffins from the WW packet of oatmeal, here you go. So I'm going to show you how to make them, but I'm going to show you how to make a couple of different kinds. So the little packets, and this is not the WW kind because, believe it or not, our location does not sell these. I would have to order them online. So all I did to find out how much to use is I opened a packet of instant oatmeal. And I'm just curious, how many of you here tonight, how many of you are one of those people who asked me for that recipe? Oh no, Christy wanted to know. Oh no, that noise. No, that was not the paper clip. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because I still have shells and things. Hold on. Where's the... Oh, hold on. Christy got me sidetracked. So y'all, since Christy distracted me, and since I'm getting ready to show the paper clip, then y'all have to do, what is it, sit-ups or whatever. So there's the paper clip. I know this was your all's favorite thing, so there it is. I had put it away, and I was not playing with it. Okay. Anyway, just for that, Christy, I'm going to put the paper clip on the bag. The bag does not need a paper clip, but I'm going to put it on there just because you said something about it. But anyway, so I took a packet of instant oatmeal. But yeah, give me a thumbs up, though. Let me see a thumbs up, and I see all the laughing faces about the paper clip. But let me see some thumbs ups or hey me or whatever if you're one of the people that asked about this recipe. And we only have 20 minutes to make 3 of them. Okay, so... this is, and Barbara wants to know if you can use the white part of the egg. Okay, Barbara, we're not to the ingredients yet, but I don't think so. I think the yolk has something to do with helping it to rise and to set up. Sorry, I think you have to use the yolk. If somebody knows differently, please let me know. But anyway, so I took a packet of instant oatmeal and I measured it. So I measured it, and it equals 1/3 of a cup. So whatever's in here, whatever magic is in this instant oatmeal, it is 1/3 of a cup. So you can use instant oatmeal packets. You can use any brand. I've used, you have to use quick cook oats, Kathy. Kathy wants to know if you can use any kind of oats or regular oats. Yes, you can, but you have to use quick cook. So I'll show you those in just a second. But anyway, you do not have to use something that's already packaged. You do not have to use something that's a brand. And I've used a couple of different brands. So I've used Quaker. This is the Better in Oats. Better than an N. Better in Oats. And I used the Quaker Low Sugar at work the other day. That was what I used. to make the chocolate chip pumpkin one. But you don't have to use this, but it is instant. I just wanted to show you, this is instant oatmeal, and the WW brand would be the same, so it's 1/3 of a cup. So there is 1/3 of a cup of ingredients in here. Okay, you do not have to use instant oatmeal. So what we're going to use tonight is just quick cook oats. So you can buy these in a big container like this, so you can use quick cook oats. I have not tried it with quick cook steel cut oats. I have only tried it with quick cook regular oats. But what you're going to do is you're going to measure out and yes, Vicki, any flavor. As far as I know, any flavor. I don't know of any of these that have not turned out correctly with using any flavor. But you're going to get, so you need to get some, if you're not going to use a packet, and you certainly can use a packet, you certainly can use a packet of regular instant oatmeal, any brand. Just remember to get the points. So these veteran oats are 3 points. The Quaker that I used the other day, the lower sugar one was 3 points. The regular one is 4 to 5. There's one that was really super yummy, but it was like 7 points, 7 or 8 points. So check the points. This one's instant, this is veteran oats, this one's 3 points. This though, all of these little packets, so I'm going to show you these. All of these little packets were made using the quick cook oats that came in that container, 1/3 of a cup. So I measured 1/3 of a cup into each one of these little Ziploc bags. You don't have to use zippered bags. You don't have to use those, but that's what I did. This one is a pumpkin pie spice one. This is a pumpkin spice one. All of these, every single one of them that I made, and you can use these as regular oatmeal, so you don't have to make the muffins out of these. But if you want, oh, Lynn says the Kroger apple one is good. I may have to try that one. Lynn, is that one 3 or is it 4? But all of these have, every single one of these baggies has 1/3, actually it's 1/3 of a cup of quick cook oats and 1 teaspoon of Truvia baking blend. And y'all always ask me what that is, so I'm going to show you. Truvia baking blend, and I use that one because it does have real sugar in it too, so it's, it's sweeter. So they all have that. Every single one of them has 1/3 of a cup of quick cook oats and 1 teaspoon, I hope I didn't say tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of Truvia baking blend. Okay, so they all have that in there. This one has the addition of 1 teaspoon of Dax pumpkin spice. We do have this in the store, so if you're here in Knoxville or if you're near Knoxville, it is at KC Kitchen Center at 5902 Kingston Pike. We do have these. We've got them back in stock. I think we have 2 left, if I'm not mistaken. I think we might have 2 of them left. Of course, I can get some more. Or you can order them online at kckitchencenter.com, or you can order them online through Dax. But anyway, so this one has the oats, the Truvia, and Dax pumpkin pie spice, or pumpkin spice. And so that still makes it 3 smart points. This one has the 1/3 of a cup. And remember, you can eat these as oatmeal too. So if you're not interested in making the muffin, you can still just eat these as oatmeal. It cooks just like any instant oatmeal. So this one is 1/3 of a cup of the quick cook oats and 1 teaspoon of Truvia baking blend, and then it has 1 teaspoon of Dax chocolate crave. We do also have this in the store. It's at kckitchencenter.com, kckitchencenter.com, or we have them in the store, 5902 Kingston Pike, or you can order for them from Dax online. So that's the chocolate crave. This one is just regular old cinnamon and sugar. So if you're used to eating cinnamon and sugar oatmeal, this is just cinnamon and sugar oatmeal. Hello, Darlene. So this is the 1/3 of a cup of quick cook oats, 1 teaspoon of Truvia baking blend, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, just good old cinnamon. This one is a little bit different. I'm sorry. So far, those are all 3. So those are all 3 smart points. This one, though, this one is caramel coffee. And so this has, oh, and Lynn says the Kroger apple oatmeal has 4 smart points. This one is caramel coffee, and it is the 1/3 of a cup of quick cook oats, 1 teaspoon of Truvia baking blend, and it has 2 teaspoons of caramel coffee, like the coffee grounds. Once you add hot water to that, if you like coffee, that's a good one. It's caramel coffee. Also still 3 smart points, and you can smell it. Smell that. Yum, 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 yum. Smells so good. Okay, and then this one is like the pumpkin one that I made the other day, but it is peanut butter and chocolate chip. So this one has the 1/3 of a cup of oatmeal, of quick cook oats. It has the teaspoon of Trivia baking blend, and then it has a tablespoon of any brand of peanut powder. This one happens to be chocolate hazelnut peanut powder. And then it has 20 of, and I've lost them, hold on. It has 20 of the Lily's chocolate chips. So I will have to find that. I don't know where they could be. Anyway, it has 20 of the Lily's chocolate chips in there. So, okay, so let's make one. So how do we do this? So we're gonna make the muffins though. So how do we make the muffins? First of all, find yourself something, a mug, anything. This is just a nice little crock that microwaves really well. It makes a huge size muffin. It does not have to be, it doesn't have to be this big. You can use a coffee mug. If you use a skinnier coffee mug, it's gonna get really tall. And that's also gonna make a difference on how many minutes that you leave it in the microwave. But so you're gonna spray it with nonstick spray. Oh. Maybe if you're, oh, here we go. Okay, so you're gonna spray that with nonstick spray, and then you're gonna pick one of these. So I think I'm gonna use the, and we're gonna make these 3 different ways. So I'm gonna use the cinnamon sugar one, and I am gonna make an apple cinnamon sugar one. So I'm gonna use the cinnamon sugar one, just like I had it mixed up. And I'm gonna save my little baggie because this is all dry ingredients, so you can reuse these over and over and over and over and over again. And then I'm gonna use, this is a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. And this where'd all my forks go? And this happens to be Granny Smith, because I do love Granny Smith. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna add that. It's a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. We're gonna add that to it. And then we're gonna add 1 egg. Okay, we're gonna add 1 egg to that, and oopsie, I got a tiny bit of the shell. That never happens, but it happened because it's live. Okay, so a tiny bit of the shell. And then I'm going to use my handy dandy Swedish dishcloth to wipe my hands off because I can run this through the dishwasher when we get done. So I can keep my kitchen germ free because I can run it through the dishwasher. Okay, and then we're literally just going to stir all of that together. You're not going to add anything else to it. So you've got the Quick Cook Oats combo packet that we put together. You've got that, and then you have 1 egg, and then you have a 1/2 cup of applesauce. And I've already sprayed the muffin pan. I like to stir it with a fork because it's such a small amount. I don't know, it just seems to stir better with a fork. And then you're going to pour it in whatever you were using for your muffin pan. It does not have, again, it does not have to be this big, but if you use too tall of a coffee mug, it gets really tall. It gets really tall, and then it sometimes takes a little bit longer to cook. Okay, so you can see, I hope that's in there. We're gonna put it in the microwave for my microwave, it's 3 minutes. You're gonna have to test yours and see what your time is. Okay, but that's for 3 minutes. Okay, the next one we're gonna make. So in the length of time that it takes that one to cook, and again, Swedish dishcloth wet, perfect. And we have those at Casey Kitchen Center. And actually, those are buy one, get one free right now. Okay, the next one we're gonna make, I'm gonna make another pumpkin one. This time, I'm just gonna do the pumpkin pie spice. And yes, it is perfect. Yeah, Betty says it's perfect for a quick breakfast. She's exactly right. It's so quick for a quick breakfast. Okay, so we're gonna do pumpkin, and the pumpkin I just have it in this little container. I already took it out of the can. And you would think that all canned pumpkin would taste the same. I personally think that the canned pumpkin from Aldi is the best. Like when I'm there and they have it, just plain pumpkin. This is not pumpkin pie filling. This is plain pureed pumpkin. It is not pumpkin pie filling. So again, half of a cup. I'm going to dump that into I'll just use my measuring cups to stir with. We're going to do that. Then we're going to I'm going to make this one for Alyssa for tomorrow. So we are just going to use we're just going to use the Dax pumpkin spice because I know she likes that. She's already had it, but without the chocolate. So I'm not going to make hers with chocolate. So we're going to put that in there, and then we're going to add 1 egg. Okay. Again, wipe your hands on something, wash them off. Don't grab raw eggs and then start touching everything. And we're just going to mix this one together. We've still got a minute. We still got a minute on that dish, so we may have to switch to a different dish. Or I'll just go ahead and mix the third one while we're waiting. Okay, so again, this has the mix. This has got the oatmeal mix that we made, and it has 1 egg and a half of a cup of pumpkin. Okay, so we'll have this one ready for when the dish is available. Then this huge one, we're only using the huge one because I only have 3 of these. It is a half of a cup of pumpkin, Loretta. Yes, a half of a cup of pumpkin. Okay, this one you need a nearly dead banana. And sadly, the little market down the street, let's see, Lynn says to Haley, why more? Okay, I don't know what more you are. 3 minutes. My microwave is 3 minutes. Mine is 3 minutes. Don't know if it's everybody's. Somebody's microwave, somebody told me earlier their microwave was 4 minutes in their microwave. And you can hear that is ready. Sadly though, the little market down from our house, all of their bananas, I needed a dead banana, all of their bananas look dead. Okay, so let's get this out and see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's looking good. We're gonna let that cool off for a little bit and then we will dump it out. While we're waiting on that, I've got the banana in here, the nearly dead banana in here, and I'm just gonna use a fork and kind of mash it together. Kind of mash it up. Oh, and thank you, Jess, for subscribing to KC Kitchen Center. That popped up. That notification popped up. But thank you very much for subscribing to it. And the buy one get one free, if you all want a Swedish dishcloth, the buy one get one free. Today is October the 27th. It only runs through next Saturday, so don't be watching this like next February or whatever and try to get this. But for right now, because we've got to make some room for our Christmas stuff coming out, the code is BOGO Fall. It's BOGO Fall, BOGOFALL, and that makes the Swedish dishcloths buy one get one. And Trish wants to know what size banana. It's really, I'm like, I wouldn't get a huge one. I would get the ones that I always say are, are a serving of banana. So I would get one of those. Okay, let me get something to put this out on. Let's see. Okay, so let's get this first one out here. Okay, so the first, can y'all see how steamy that is? Okay, so the first one is ready to go. Let's spray this again with a little bit of non-stick spray, not much because the first one didn't stick, so it is ready to go. And this one is the pumpkin muffin one for Alyssa. So I did not put any chocolate in this one like I did on the recipe online, and that recipe is already on www.IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. So if you want to see the one with the pumpkin, it's got a half a cup of pumpkin, the oatmeal mix that we just put together, and the one online has Lily's dark chocolate chips in it, but since this is for Alyssa, I'm just going to make it with pumpkin. Okay, gonna put this back in the microwave for 3 minutes on high. Thank you, Mary. Mary just joined Casey Kitchen Center. Okay, so we're gonna do that for 3 minutes. And we are gonna get, I'm actually gonna get something different to put this muffin on because it's a little bit bigger than the dish I got. Okay, so we still have 6 minutes. We're doing pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this back over again. And here we go. So here's the first one. Okay, so this one is the, oh, and thank you, M. Howarth. Thank you very much. So for joining Casey Kitchen Center. So here is, this is the first one. This is the apple cinnamon one, and look how tall that is. I mean, it's still a really good size. So we'll try this one in just a second. Actually, I'll try all of them for you. But this one is the one that has the applesauce and then just the cinnamon and sugar. Okay, and then this last one has the medium size banana, and I'm gonna use the peanut butter and dark chocolate chips. We're gonna use that one. Thank you, goodness gracious. Thank you all for joining. That one's PKC Cal. I don't know what your first name is, but thank you for joining Casey Kitchen Center. Thank you very much. Yeah, and remember the code. If you all do need to get anything, get a holiday special on it, the buy one, get one free. It's BOGO Fall. It's BOGOFALL. And Rosie, you just go to Casey Kitchen Center. You just go to KC, it's the letter K, the letter C, kitchencenter.com. And it'll show you on there, it'll show you how to subscribe. But if you do need a BOGO, I mean, if you do want to get those, buy one, get one, it's just BOGO Fall. And that is through next Saturday. So these Swedish dishcloths, like I have here at home, I've got the one with the dogs on it. Super cute. They're reusable, recyclable, like when it's done, like when it starts to fall apart. I mean, and I'm talking, look, it just now has a little pucker in it. Just now, and I've used this one I think almost 70 times, and it's been through the dishwasher like, again, 10 or 12 times. And I also have a camping one, which I was using today, so it's got dish detergent on it, but you can run through the dishwasher. Okay, so this one is the banana already smushed up, the packet that we made for the peanut butter and dark chocolate chip. And Liz, the muffins are whatever the packet was, because you're putting 0 point pumpkin or 0 point banana or 0 point unsweetened applesauce with it. So it's whatever your oatmeal was. So if it was instant oatmeal, if you bought a packet of instant oatmeal, or if you made your own, from what we were talking about. Thank you, MD now. Thank you. If you were, for joining Casey Kitchen Center. So if you were doing that, if you were using that, or if you're using one of the packets, it's just whatever it is for the oatmeal, because what we're adding to them, and yes, my Christy, most of them are, thank you, Myra, I saw that. Most of them are, and thank you, Texas Nurse, but most of them are, let's see, what do you do? Don't do peanut butter. Hold on, let me see. Trish says you're putting the banana. What other mixes could you do in I don't do peanut butter? Oh, I mean anything. You can do the cinnamon and sugar, but cinnamon and sugar is great on bananas. You could do the caramel coffee one. You could do with the banana one I have done added later. I have added or like add as part of the liquid maple syrup. It's really good on bananas. Really good on bananas. Okay. Woo, okay. My little bowl's starting to get hot. Okay, so this is the pumpkin muffin one. So we're gonna let that cool off for just a minute before we put in the banana one. And we're gonna run over by a minute, but y'all are good, right? Y'all don't care if we run over by a minute. Okay, let me go ahead and, what did I do with my other dish? Here it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this one out so we can get the banana one in. Okay, we'll let that one cool off a little bit. We'll go ahead and put the banana mixture, oops, let me spray it. really doesn't need much spray in between because they're not sticking, because it's, you know, it's leaving most of that spray in the bottom. Make sure we get all those chocolate chips, because I accounted for 20 chocolate chips, so we don't want to leave. And I'm okay, that was just the lid for the spray. We don't want to leave any chocolate chips in the bottom because I already counted those points. Okay, and if y'all can hang out with me for just another couple of minutes, here is the last one going in. And again, it's for 3 minutes. Okay, and let me get the pumpkin one put out. Let's get the pumpkin one out here and let it be cooling off. And you all know this trick, right? My mom taught me this. So whatever you want to flip over and it be right side up, you put another plate on top of it and just flip it over. Hopefully y'all know how to do that. Okay, so here is the pumpkin one. So that is Alyssa's. I mean, look how huge that is. And so Alyssa's is 3 points. So it's 3 points for the pumpkin one. Because remember, it just had the oatmeal. It just had oatmeal. So it had 1/3 cup of quick cook oats, which is 3 smart points, and it had a teaspoon of Truvia baking blend, and it had the Dax pumpkin pie spice. It had that in there, so it's just 3 points. And yes, Betty's exactly right. She said if Dusty was asleep, he is awake now. That's why he's shaking, is because he just woke up. He had a long day today, so he went with Casey and I to do all of her video shoot, and we walked 10,915 steps. Okay, I know a little bit of that, you know, is, you know, me walking around and getting ready for this, but I mean, we walked probably at least 8,000 steps. Okay, and let's see, what did Jackie said? Are they better chilled in the fridge? If you like them cold, yes, I like them warm. Alyssa's will be chilled, you know, for tomorrow. And Rosie said her mouth is watering. And yes, there is egg. No, I'm sorry. Did I not say egg? Loretta, yes, egg. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was reading and talking at the same time. So yes, all of them have egg. So all of them have the oatmeal mix that we made, the vegetable or fruit, I guess the pumpkins, I don't know, it's pumpkin a vegetable or a fruit. That, so either pumpkin or banana or applesauce, and 1 egg. They all 3 had 1 egg. Okay. So, but they are fine after they've been in the refrigerator. You can heat them up, but look how big these are. I mean, they're huge. They're big because of the size bowl that I put them in. If you put these in a coffee mug, you sure can put them in a coffee mug, but just remember, if you do that, it's going to get really tall this way. I think the consistency, and thank you, L. Cox, thank you very much for subscribing to Casey Kitchen Center. I think, oh, Melissa says it has seeds, so it's a fruit. But a cucumber has seeds, and isn't it not a vegetable? Donna, did you order some gifts? Oh, and Janice says the code has not started yet. What? Yeah, it should have started yesterday, I think. Okay, just give it a little bit, and it should start. It's BOGO Fall, B-O-G-O Fall. Okay, I'll try to hurry it up and make it start. Okay, here's our last one. So for those of you who haven't already gone to bed, hold on just a second. Here's the last one. So this one is the peanut butter and the Lily's dark chocolate chips. This one is 5 smart points. Remember, it was 5 because the mix was 5. The egg is 0 points, and whatever fruit we're putting in it is also 0 points. Just make sure when you use applesauce, that you use unsweetened applesauce. Okay. And I'm not going to take the time to dump this one out. I'll just take a picture of it. I'll take a picture of it for you all, so that you can see it. So you can see what it looks like later, because it is 9:03 and it's time for everybody to go to bed, and everybody's drooling and everybody's hungry. So I've made you hungry at 9 o'clock. But that is the banana chocolate chip one. I've already tried all 3 of these. I haven't tried them here live, but I've tried all 3 of these. Absolutely delicious, absolutely yummy. I highly recommend it. Somebody just asked how long in the oven. In the oven, I think I cooked them on 350 for 25 minutes. I'm pretty sure I did it at 350 for 25 minutes. So if somebody has done it in the oven instead, please, please let us know. But there you have it. Those are it started out as the WW, packet of oatmeal. And yes, Teresa, you can skip the Truvia blend. You can definitely skip that. Yeah, I just do that because I like it just a teeny tiny bit sweeter. But there's the last one. Started with the WW oatmeal, the packet of oatmeal. That's what everybody was wanting to know about. So there you go. We've done it with quick cook oats. I've done the same thing with the packaged oats. I've done it with 2 different brands in 3 different kinds. Turned out perfect every single time. My microwave is 3 minutes. Yours might be a little bit different. Just test it. You'll know if it's still kind of gummy in the middle. You'll know, but they turn out great. Actually, you know what? Let me cut one in half real quick. I know it's after 9. I know. I just wanted to show you what it looks like in the middle. So this is done. See how it looks flaky? That means it's done. If it's still gummy in the middle, you need to put it back in for a few minutes. So, okay. Good night, everybody. You'll have an awesome week. Dusty is more than ready to come see you all, I think. Let me get him. Dusty, come on. Because he is sitting right here at my feet. And little lazy bones from having to walk so much is very tired. He's very tired. He's already ready for bed. But you all have an awesome week. And, oh, Rosie says it's only 6:04 in California. She's ready to go. She can go all night. She's got 3 more hours. But y'all have a great week. Don't forget to do your homework. I want to see your muffin concoctions. So make up some new ones. I want to see what you do with it. But you all have a great week. And I'll see you next week. And happy Halloween. Good night, everybody. Oh, sorry. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Don't forget to watch the next video, subscribe, or you can order a Spreadshirt. Now I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Good night. See you next week.